It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Still November, but some serious snowfall joining us here tonight. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. Bringing him out to #1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing, it's Jameis Winston.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready. Let me go.
To throw, here's Winston. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Let me go.
Throwing is Winston. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
Wilson, first play going to the air. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Russ now from the gun. He's on the move. steps up, and he's running with it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down from the 31. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Wilson now from the gun. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Going right side. Harris with it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And the defender comes away with it. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick.
And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Let me go.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready? Let me go.
Winston looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Boy, got it.
From the 31. touchdown! So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. And it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
First down throw from Wilson. Escapes the pocket. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Wilson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A handoff for Harris running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Harris. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Play action. It's Wilson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Warren here from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buying some time right. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Good.
Now Wilson on the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Wilson out of the pistol. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready to go.
Here's Winston to the air. That one complete to Njoku.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready?
Winston to throw it. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now give right side to Chung. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready? Ready to go.
Winston. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready to go.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Winston now. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him.
Yeah.
He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup and get it together.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Russ looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Wilson now, 1st and 10. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Wilson now from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. George Pickens, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Martin Emerson with the pick. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this first half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the veteran Jameis Winston just doing his thing. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Russ. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running behind center with Harris. This is ahead for about 5. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Wilson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over.
Hey, how are you, baby?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Where do we go?
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Wait, that up.
Again, it's Chubb. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Wait, that.
Here's Winston. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Where do we go?
They give inside to Chubb. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Wait, that up.
Running right with Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down.
Ready. That.
To throw. Here's Winston. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What? What?
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
What?
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So out now comes the punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He's got it at the 24. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
So much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Ready.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Winston looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready to go.
This is Chubb. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready. Ready to go.
Throwing is Winston. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 34 yards on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throw from Wilson. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. On the move, past the 40. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Russ setting to throw. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Once more, it's Wilson. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Harris once more. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Running left is Harris. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Browns getting their offense out there. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Let we go.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Chubb going for the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go with Chubb here.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns about set to celebrate this win. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready?
Here's Chubb up the middle. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Winston to the air. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Wilson. Completed here to Pickens. And they bring him down around the 34. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That throw finds Pickens. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. Russ now from the gun. Caught near the pylon. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing is Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
They want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Browns are on that one, so that should just about do it here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a 2-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, you know, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. You know, they grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. You got to finish it all the way down to double zeros. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.